Hey guys, Imperial Veteran here, once again bringing you another multiplayer battle, this time on Rome Total War. As you can see here, I am Macedon, and my opponent brought a really trolly army, per usual, that you see on Rome 1, and sometimes on Rome 2 as well. But let me go ahead and explain my units before it starts. Of course, I got companion cavalry. I got 4 units of them. I believe they were silver upgrades. My front line consists of 1, 2, 3, 4. I think no, they're cretan archers. And then of course I got, this was a pretty high money battle, by the way, obviously, as you can tell by the units. I believe I got like probably 8 or 9 royal pikes. So this guy was very rude in the chat room, just really kind of running his mouth at everybody and being a real jerk. And as you can see, it's just raining down fireballs already. So as you can see, in response, I immediately raise my pikes, and I am about to charge forth to meet the enemy. Go over here and look at his army, and what do you know? The typical, I guess, half-ass pike box that you would normally see from people who enjoy being like this guy. He obviously expects a lot of his kills to come from his onagers and his cretans. And you can see I'm rushing my companions in. I want to neutralize his archers as soon as possible. And I just managed to scrape right by that hoplite unit and smash into his cretans. And look at that. Companions rout from cretans. Not really sure why. I guess freaked out by the whole bulk of men in the general area. But as you can see, the rest of my companions are getting in here, getting a lot of good kills on these cretans. And I immediately rush my pikes and form a line up right in front of them. And once I closed the distance, I wasn't really too worried about the damage he was going to do to me. Just for the simple fact that I am now too close where his onagers are really doing any real damage to my pikes. I think in a one-on-one fight, I think his hoplites may be better. I could be wrong. I know I'm pretty sure sacred bands are better than royal pikes, and so are Spartan hoplites, but as you can see, you don't have any Spartans. I'm not really sure why. Kind of surprised me, really. But yeah, here we go. Sitting here killing the rest of these cretans. Love these companion cav. Really good cavalry. And I got my own archers. I'm going to put them kind of along here. That way I can shoot all these hoplites in the back and get the maximum effect out of them. Now, I don't want to engage his pikes just yet, because I want to let my missiles get a chance to do some damage before I engage them. But as you can see, now he is actually making a pretty good pike box, so I got my work cut out for me here. And I also have some peltis. I totally forgot I brought these guys. Normally in high money battles, peltis are quite worthless. But I'd like to use them here and there. I guess I don't know. I just like to use them. But they are fully upgraded. I think a fully upgraded peltis is still only like 580 denarii. So, pretty cheap. I mean, they do their job for the most part. Except for one getting ran down with cavalry. But surprisingly, I guess he kind of knew he was in a bad spot, so he's going to go ahead and sally out against me. And as you know, all my companions are back here in the background, so they will be coming forward. I did make a couple of little silly mistakes during this battle, but nothing really too bad. As you can tell, I mean, by the situation, I felt pretty confident what was going to happen. But like I said, this guy was just totally rude and just being a real ass to really everybody. And I thought, hey, I'll give it a shot. I'll play you. Here's my royal pikes. I mean, just pretty much got him in like a little meat grinder here. Not looking too good for him. I think at this point his cretans are gone. He put his general in the onager unit, I believe. Yep, right here. And he is going to get just trampled. At this point, I was just absolutely loving it. So now, of course, that sets up the hammer and anvil from behind, but as you can tell, it's really too late. His army is freaking out and running. Wasn't really anything spectacular, but just thought it'd be kind of cool to show. And I am the Conqueror. I changed my name a lot for, I don't know, whatever reason. Just out of habit, I guess. But I was the Conqueror. The men deployed. I had 1728. I had 1,144 kills and 1,425 men remaining. Bought Nero. He had 1,224 kills. I'm sorry, 1,224 men, 278 kills with 79 men remaining. You know, people most generally just play games to like enjoy themselves, and you don't always have to be an ass like when it comes to video games. I mean, just be respectful. It's not that hard to do. I mean, most of us are adults who play these games, I would assume anyway. But I guess the point is, I mean, just don't be an ass. It's not necessary. Well, hope you enjoy that battle. We'll bring you more here shortly.